welcome to Yarning with Angela. I'm Angela, and this is a channel just where I share what I'm working on: knitting, crocheting, diamond painting, whatever. It's been like a year since I've recorded anything, and but I have been knitting and I have been crocheting, and so I'm hoping to be a little bit more regular with my putting videos up. So I've done quite a bit that I'm not going to be able to put in here because I've either gifted them or forgotten what I worked on. Some of these may be things that I'd already put in. Whenever I finish a project, I just put it in. I've got a clothes basket that I just put them in. If you've ever watched a video of mine, then you also know that I'm terrible about weaving in ends. I usually don't weave in ends until I'm either giving it or getting ready to put it on. So there's that. So you're going to see my parade of unwoven ends today. It is June of 2021. It's been pretty hot. This week has gotten quite a bit hotter. I've been doing some camping, and we recently traveled. Went out east. I live in Arkansas, and so took a trip and went to Kentucky, Virginia, West Virginia, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Georgia, and then back up to Arkansas. So we were out for a while and camping the whole time. And we camped on beaches, we camped where there was alligators, got some great pictures. I would like to edit some of those. Maybe I'll do a video and put some of those together at some point. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So this is a Ross hat that I did. Rose Likes Crochet is, she's doing a charity drive for the Wings Foundation, and so one of the months they accept hats, and so I made some hats to donate that for that month, and I'm working on some more. And so Ross from Smells Like Crochet, or Smells Like Yarn, he's got a great pattern out on his website for a basic beanie that in all kinds of different weights of yarn, and so I've used that. And so this yarn, I'm not sure, I don't know where this yarn came from. It's just an acrylic worsted weight. Here's a bulky weight. I did a few others, and I've got another one on the needles, but I'm not going to really go over any of my works in progress. I'm just going to go over or just share some of my finished projects. This is a Myra hat, and this is a Hobby Lobby Yarn Bee yarn. I really like how it turned out. You really can't see the full sparkle of this, but it's really pretty. And Myra hat, I heard about it on the fiber, Cozyette Fiber Arts, Cozyette Fiber Knitting Sisters. They're from Canada. They're 4 sisters that knit, and their mom, and so they knit this hat quite a bit, and so I've knit a few of them, and that's one of them. And then this is, I believe this is called Off the Rails, and this is a Premier acrylic, and then I'm not sure what the purple yarn is, but the green is a Premier. And it's it comes in a ball that looks kind of like the Zauer ball, and it's very soft. But this is a good color work hat. It's really basic and simple. I like how the crown turns out on it as well. So that's just some of the hats that I've done. I've also done quite a few shawls. If you've watched me before, then you know that I really enjoy shawls, and so these are some of them. Again, the ends are not woven in, but most of these are blocked. So this was a knit along that was done by the Cozyette Fiber Arts sisters, and this was some of my sister's favorite things. This was this past spring or past winter's knit along, and this is Lion Brand's Mandala Ombre. It's a worsted weight, and then this is a Knit Picks mohair. And it's a crescent shaped shawl. This is the first crescent shape I believe I've ever done. Maybe second one. I did not do the, I did the garter. No. Okay, so there was two edges, and I did the easier one, not the cable edge. I did it once with the cable edge, and I got quite a bit of ways into it, and then I redid it. It was drawing up on me, and I'm sure it would have worked out, but I was using acrylic yarn, and so I knew it wouldn't block as well. And so this has quite a few techniques in it. I love how they challenge. They're great. They're great pattern writers. Anyway, so that's that one. I have a few of their shawls in here. Here's another one. I cannot remember the name of this. I believe that this is the Jamie shawl. It's very dark, so you can't see the texture. There's some bobbles in it. I love this one. Absolutely love it. This is a wool yarn. I believe that this came from, I don't know where this came from. Maybe Knit Picks. But it's got a lot of dimension and to the color. And it's very warm. I loved it this winter. I actually did use it this winter for around the campfire. This is another one that I used this winter. And again, I believe that this is another one by them. Let me get this shawl pin off of here, maybe. I wear this a lot. This is out of acrylic. It's a Bernat acrylic. And so I take this camping, four-wheeling, yeah. And it's got a lot of texture to it. And I'm pretty sure that this is by Cozy Up Fiber Arts as well, but I could be wrong on that. And these are all knit so far. This one I just did. I actually did this on the trip that I was just talking about. And this I used Premier Puzzle. This is the Unfringe. I'm going to try to list them. I may not be able to find all the links, but I'll list them. I'll try to list them in the description. I have not cut the fringe yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to or if I'm going to leave it loopy. But this is extremely thick. So this is a bulky weight 5, but I love the colorway, and I stay cold. So I had weight loss surgery, and now that I've lost quite a bit of weight, I stay cold all the time. Like, it's 90 degrees out and I'm wearing a sweatshirt because I stay cold. But that is massive, huge, squishy. I love it. Love it so much. This is just a basic shawl. And I believe that I'm actually going to donate this for the summer shawls to Rose Likes Crochet. This month they're taking summer shawls. And this one is pretty lightweight. It's a number 3. I have another shawl that's a number 3 weight that's just like this in a different colorway, and I wear it. I like it, so I think I'm going to go ahead and send this one to Rose, but even though it's not really a summer shawl, it's kind of a summer shawl. Let's see here. Here's another summer shawl that I plan on sending. And this is just a pattern that I just kind of made up. I just kind of winged it. And the yarn, I don't remember what the yarn is. It's an acrylic. So Wings is for a domestic violence shelter for women in the Chicagoland area. And so I will be donating these. Here's another shawl. This is another mandala, and it's a little bit more open. Now this one is crochet. It's a little bit more open, and so I feel like this is pretty summery, springy. it's not as warm as some bulkier shawls. So that's some of the shawls that I've done. I'm trying to rush through this because I don't want to be here for an hour. Nobody got time for all of that. So the other thing one of the other things that I've been doing is, now that I've lost a bunch of weight, it doesn't take a whole herd of sheep to make enough yarn for a wearable. And so I've been doing more wearables because they're easier to do, they're easier to finish. So this is a summer poncho that I did out of shawl and a ball. Now I've used this yarn, the same ball of yarn, like 4 different times, and I would finish the project and I just wouldn't use it. And I love the yarn and I love the projects, but I just didn't like them together. But this I really enjoy, and so this I think will make a really good just summer poncho for over tank tops, swimsuit, a black dress, whatever. And I love the colors. It's very sparkly. But this was shawl and a ball, or shawl and a cake. It's the same yarn, it was just caked up different. This, and I'm not sure which tutorial I used for that. I don't remember. So this is a brand new pattern by Cinnamon Stitches, and this is the Summer Breezes, and the yarn that I used for this is Karen Cotton Ripple Cakes. It was on clearance or marked down at Michael's. I don't have a Michael's really close to me. It's about an hour to one. I never get there. However, when we were on our trip, I did make it to 2 Michael's, and I got some of the chameleon yarn and some of the cotton yarn. But I also managed to get several balls of the Cotton Ripple Cakes. And so I followed her tutorial, and I absolutely love this. Now I did mine like she did with the flat bottom back. So she did a tutorial, she made one like this, and then she did another one for her daughter that was pointed in back as well. I went ahead and did the solid one. This is one cake. It was on sale for like 40% off. I think it was like $6. So for $6 worth of cotton, and this is so breezy. It lays just right. I love how it looks. Her pattern, I absolutely love it. I can't say enough good about it. And so I will be making this again. I may make one with a point on the back as well. But I absolutely loved it. And the other thing that I've been making a lot of is cotton market bags, cotton bags. This is a little purse that I made for my niece, a little bag for her to carry. This is out of chameleon yarn and hipster yarn. So this white yarn, when it gets out in the sunlight, it changes colors. It's a cotton, 100% cotton. It's very soft. It's not like your dish yarn. It's super soft. I'm making her a swimsuit cover as well. She's extremely tiny for being almost 4. So I've made it a couple times, made it way too big. So I'm going to remake it, but this is the bag. And so I've got several others that I'm making, and I may do a video just of the cotton market bags. Anyway, that is what I've been working on. I'm probably going to do a separate video just of diamond paintings and some other things, and I'm going to try to upload a little bit more regularly. If you have any ideas for summer shawls, go ahead and leave that in the comments. Hit the thumbs up. Have a great day. Be blessed.